welcome back to my channel, All Things Jessica Marie. This week's video is part 2 of my cut progress this far. In 6 weeks into my cut. For you, it's been a week. For me, it's been about 1 minute. I just pressed the stop on the record and then hit it again. So here we are, back for today's video. I am so excited to share with you all my fitness stuff. Last week was awesome about the nutrition, and I honestly do believe that a good part of the program is aligned with your nutrients that you're giving your body. But this part for me is like my enjoyment, my me time, my escape. I hold so much value in my day to put around what I'm doing in the gym. And honestly, I like to lift strong, so I feel so empowered, you guys. I am so excited. That all being said, let's get into today's video. Huge disclaimer here, you guys. I am not a certified trainer or a health professional in any sense or form of the matter, okay? So all of what I say in this video is all based on my personal experience, my personal opinion, and what I have chosen to do for myself. So, okay guys, right now we're gonna head down to the kitchen, get our pre-workout ready so that we can complete today's workout. This is what I've been loving right now. I'm going to be going with my caffeine and stimulant pre-workout, and I pop a little bit of creatine in there as well. So this, I just wanted to have out here to show you what I use for my night lifts now, as there's no stimulant in there. So we're just gonna pop her aside. I'm gonna do 1 scoop of Prolific, 1 scoop of my creatine, and I typically only fill my blender bottle like halfway because I like to just sip it on the way. And then we are going to grab one of these grenade bars. Guys, okay, I told you before, I'm pretty sure, that I used to love the grenade peanut nutter flavor, but I don't know if they reformulated it or if it's just like a couple boxes that I haven't really enjoyed, but it just like didn't taste, in my opinion, the greatest. So anyways, Caramel Chaos is my absolute favorite right now. She bumped the peanut nutter out and is in spot number 1. Anyways, let's get this pre-workout ready and then let's get freaking going. Cotton candy, like heller. I don't have this as soon as I leave, kind of halfway in on the car ride over. It's about a 10 to 15 minute drive depending on traffic. I don't like to have this super early. It usually kicks in about 20 to 30 minutes for me, I find. And like I'm just not ready to feel like I need to go until I'm right if I can go and push my good lifts and pull my good lifts, right? Okay, like let's actually go now. Maybe it is warm enough out. But you know what? I just don't feel like taking a chance. Like with our health situations lately, no freaking thanks. So yeah, maybe I'll be still learning my job. Also, I would just like to say what I always tend to do as soon as I get into the car. I like to put my headphones in to make sure that they are charging, and then I just consume this and just start getting myself into the right headspace for my lifting session. It's red, so bye-bye. So I don't know why this just dawned on me now, but I can't listen to my music while recording, so things just got a whole lot more interesting, and I just gained a lot more respect for all the influencers that do this on the daily, per workout, whatever. Anyway, just going to start by warming up on the treadmill, doing some steps because mine is a sad, sorry excuse for what time it is today. I've been sitting on my butt, getting all the admin stuff done and planning and whatnot, so I'm going to walk for probably about 10 minutes, get some good step count in, get a good warm up, and then head over to the turf and stretch.
baby, I'm as bad as they come. Said you wanna have one, yeah. You with the hottest under the sun, but be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your words. If I'm more than what you bargain for, fun to flirt, but promise to deliver. Much is required, cause look at what I'm giving you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful to someone ungrateful. I can't try to make you if you ain't you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You said you want a real one. Well, it don't get no realer than the realest one. Baby, can you handle it? If you really want it, better come get you some. But be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your words. If I'm more than what you bargained for, one dessert, but you ain't finished dinner. Much is required, cause look at what I'm giving you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful to someone ungrateful. I can't try to make you if you ain't you. You ain't really ready for real. No, you'll never miss a good thing.
Okay, so I'm Stairmaster. Cardio is now up to 30-minute sessions 4 times a week, and I will explain all of that. Not while I'm like dying out here and out of breath, but yeah, trying to be a little bit more mind over matter and not think so much about cardio and not put too much into it and just do it. Way easier said than done, as we all know. So, anything after this. See you in 30. I keep forgetting that it like shuts off when I take my headphones out, but that was a great workout. I hope you guys enjoy that. I am gonna head back home. Holy stifles, it's like freaking hot. I don't know what I'm doing in here with this on. Oh my goodness. Like, not to be judgmental or intrude here, but someone's going through something outside, and I feel like I need to move. Maybe I'll have this chat. I'm gonna have this chat at home because I just don't want to intrude and make anyone feel uncomfortable in a difficult time. So, see you guys at home. I'm back! Guys, that was a really good workout. How funny is it that I had clearly no idea that, actually, when it happened, I realized again, but I forgot that when you have your headphones in and you're recording, your music shuts off. I didn't think that went through. Like I said, I have a completely new appreciation for all you fitness influencers because I don't like working out without music. And like, honestly, a huge appreciation to anyone who does, because we different kind of people. We are. I respect you, but not that kind of vibe, you know? Let's head upstairs and then we're gonna chat about all of the things. Hey guys, we are back from the gym. As you know, we are upstairs. I have eaten. I am no longer hangry. all is good in the world today. So the 12-week program that I'm on, we're covering the first 6 weeks, and right now we're gonna go into the fitness stuff. As you saw, I did one of my workouts, a glute and upper body, like a bit of an arm, I guess, workout today. Did my stretching and my priming and all that good stuff. I think it'd be fun to go into actually going through what I'm doing so you guys have an idea. Also, like the time frame that it takes to be really realistic, because honestly, it is a commitment, 100%, like anything. But I completely understand where people wouldn't be able to commit to this amount of work. And like the only reason that I am able to do that is because Ulysses and I both share a passion for fitness. And so he, number one, understands. Number two, he is really proud of what I'm doing and understands how much is involved. Whereas if you're new to it, or your partner or whomever isn't aware of the amount of commitment that it holds, like it really does take a chunk out of your day for the most part, especially getting further into this cut because cardio is ramping up. So that's what I want to talk about. The cardio sessions are split into 3-week blocks. The first 3 weeks, week 1 to week 3, you're doing 2 cardio sessions per week of 20 minutes per session. Then from weeks 4 to 6, you're doing 4 sessions of 20 minutes per week. And then now we're getting into 4 sessions, we're getting into week 7 to, what does that even take me to? 10? No, 9. Why can't I count? Anyway, and 7, 8, 9. And we're doing 4 sessions of now 30 minutes. So upping that 10. And then the last 3 weeks are going to be honestly so tough on my body. Also in terms of our timing and scheduling, because it ramps up to 6 sessions per week of 30 minutes. And then that's just the cardio portion on its own. There's also a step count that goes in 4-week blocks. So 3 chunks of upping your step count, if that makes sense. Weeks 1 to 4, 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day, somewhere in that threshold. The next chunk, which I'm currently in, is getting 10,000 to 12,000 steps. Guys, it's hard. I find it really hard, like especially now starting to do my editing and whatnot, and then like my job, I'm just standing in one place. So quite honestly, like I think my watch, when I'm doing my motions and whatnot for work, I just feel like, I think my watch thinks I'm doing some steps, but I'm not. I don't know if that matters. Like I guess I'm still moving my body, but anyway, who knows? I just go with the step count. Anyway, it's been really tough to hit 10. I was very easily hitting 8,000 steps a day. So the first few weeks were very easy. This is hard because I never felt like I was really ramping up to the 10,000. So like 10,000 is like what I strive for. And then it will be 12,000 to 14,000 steps a day in the last chunk, which I feel like maybe will be, well, no, it's not going to be easy because I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio right now. And it's still only reaching about 10 to 11,000 per day. Because yeah, like my now both like commitments or jobs, like whatever you want to call them, are very sedentary. So I've got to remind myself and start, like, especially with the better weather, like the kids and I can get outside, we can go for more walks. I can just pop out in between clients and did like a quick walk just around the block kind of thing, just to get a few more steps in. That's been really rough, but that is what's going on. Okay, so the splits for my workouts, it was a 4-day on, 1 day off, 4-day on, 1 day off. Typically starting off with a full body, and then it would either do an upper body or a lower body, and then vice versa, and then finishing with whatever we started with. So let's say full body, lower body, upper body, lower body, and then it would go rest and recovery, and then it would be full body. Do I even remember what I said? Upper body, lower body, upper body, I think. But does that make sense? And I was really enjoying that. And then week 6 was the deload week. So you just reduce your weight that you've been pushing and pulling for your sets and your reps and whatnot, and you just still do the movement. So it's not like a full week off. You're still moving your body. And actually, I want to get into this as well because I do sync with my cycle monthly. So it actually really aligned pretty well with where I should have been taking a little bit more easy and lifting lower weights and focusing more on my cardio. So it just really like vibed well, fortunately for that. So I decreased my weight by, I think, 50%, sometimes maybe a little bit more, sometimes maybe a little bit less, but just something that I was was still making sure that I was in my correct form for every movement that I was doing and getting that consistency of still going in your routine to the gym, having your own time and enjoying the process. And I do sometimes just like swap a recovery day if I'm too busy. Like I'm not too hard on myself if I can't get there, can't whatever. So this is all a process and it's enjoyable if you lean into it, you respect the fact that life happens and you're doing so much for yourself. Like you're proving to yourself that even though you're a busy mom or you're busy at work or like whatever it is that's getting you like giving you a hard time to get out there and put focus to this, you're showing yourself that you can do it one way or another. And you know what? Anything is better than nothing. So just remember that you are doing enough. Push yourself. You're the one that's gonna know if you're not doing enough. So push yourself there, but also give grace to the fact that you're doing all of the other things. Okay, one more topic to go over before I go and wash my nasty body. Recovery days, rest and recovery days. So important, you guys, like priming your body and prepping your muscles for what you're asking them to do, especially lifting heavy weights. You want to make sure that you are warmed up and then you also want to cool down. You want to make sure you're stretching, doing all of these things that's allowing your body to rest, recover, not be so tight. Like again, not a healthcare professional in any sense of the matter, but I used to be a competitive figure skater and that was a huge thing for us. We always were implementing on and off ice conditioning as well as stretching and all of these different things to ensure that our bodies were getting enough for what they need to be doing, what we're asking them to do. Again, everything goes hand in hand here. So what I like to do outside of what you had seen for my pre-workout and prepping my body, I like to do my rolling out, which you did just see. I like to kind of give my, like I'm always so tight and here just with my job and lifting heavy whatnot. I do find that I'm always super tense in my upper body and I make sure that I'm kind of massaging those. I also have one of those TENS units like the Dr. Ho thing, and so I just put those patches on and allow my muscles to contract and get those, what are they, like pulses? Anyways, it feels good, it does the job. And then I also really like to use those like muscle rubs, not like the Voltaren. I actually, not that I've tried that one, but my aunt used to work for Arbonne, so I had been introduced to the muscle gel there in a more natural state. And then I have an account with doTERRA as well, and they have Deep Blue, and I love that one as well. So I just stick to the more like herbal, natural, like whatever it is there, just because it's what I know, and I actually do really like them. But I'm sure like any other muscle relaxant, like muscle rub would be great too from Shoppers or wherever. Get those PC Optimum points. That's so great. I think we've gone over all of the fitness stuff. I'm gonna go shower and then I need to take my after or current progress photos for you all. So I'm gonna have to do that. So freaking nervous of that actually, because you know what? Like, I'm pretty sure only like Ulysses, my mom, and Mel has seen these freaking before photos, and it's like a little bit scary. So I'm gonna be just like, again, just building on this real and raw for you guys. So anyways, I'm gonna go and shower, do all of that, and I'll see you back here in a bit. I don't know how to pose. Well, you guys, that's it for the before and after photos. I'm gonna go and put all of the befores and the afters, or the currents, whatever, week 1 and week 6 side by side. So I'm excited to do that. And I'm even more excited to see what the next 6 weeks are going to hold. Super exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some insight and some idea if you've never gone through something of this manner. I hope you have a good idea of what it entails. There's a lot of components. It can be very overwhelming, but if you have any questions, ever, always send me a message. I would love to help out. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but I do have my own experiences to share, which is what I've been doing. But if you have more tailored questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Anyways, I'm gonna get going doing that. We'll get you to the outro and we'll post this live pretty soon. We did it all. 6-week progress video complete. Our 2-step process of everything is a finito, and on to the next 6 weeks for me. And for you guys, it's probably gonna be another 6 to 7, maybe 8 depending on what all goes on and what we decide to create in between. But I will go over and do a full overview of my last 6 weeks as well. So when I am done my cutting progress, I'll see what I wanna align it with. I don't know if it will be another 2-part video or if it's just gonna be 1. I'm sure that there's gonna be like a lot to go over before the full cut, our current right now, and then that 6-week mark, and then the total end result. We'll see, but I'm so excited about it. Did you all enjoy this week's video? Do you like to push heavy as well? Do you like to do something else with your body and move your body and enjoy that you time? It's honestly so important to have that structure in my day. So I'm sure if you are nodding your head in agreement on the other side of the screen, I can imagine that it's like that for the majority of us. It's just so nice to have that foundation and be able to go and get active and feel good about ourselves and for our bodies, what we're doing, our mind, everything. And I mean, guys, this sunshine, May, April showers bring May flowers and sunshine. Like, I hope it stays. We shall see. But guys, I will see you here in the next week's video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below. Love you all. Just so everyone's clear, I made sure to set you all up before we started driving, having absolutely no idea if this would work or not, but just wanted to be clear that I am being very safe out on the road, okay? No illegal things happening over here. It's just like you were a friend in my passenger seat. Which you are. You guys are a friend in my passenger seat. Just gonna be like a long time of looking at me doing the same thing and me just chatting away because we need to wait until the next red light to turn y'all off for a second. Save the battery, you know? Rest and recharge.